Welcome to the 2026 Dialogue, a masterclass series by the HR Association of India. I am Neha Jagnani, and today we are discussing a topic that is rapidly shaping the future of talent acquisition and workforce building. From AI driven recruitment to skills first hiring, organizations today are rethinking how they identify, assess, and hire the right talent in an increasingly fast paced world. Our theme for this session today is Beyond Resumes, how hiring is changing with skills, AI, and speed. To explore this, we are joined by Sonu Gupta. Sonu is an experienced HR leader with a strong focus on people strategy, talent development, and workforce engagement. With experience in scaling organizations, strengthening culture, and driving HR transformation, he has led initiatives that align business growth with employee experience. He is known for implementing structured hiring practices, engagement models, and learning programs that improve efficiency and retention. Sonu believes in people first, data driven approach and promotes inclusive, collaborative workplaces. His leadership emphasizes innovation, continuous improvement, and building sustainable HR practices that create long term organizational impact. Sonu, thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you. Thanks, Neha. Thanks, and it's just, my pleasure to be part of HRAI community. And quickly brief introduction about myself. I am Sonu Gupta, based in HSR Bangalore. We have around 700 employee company now. I started this company Coders Brand way back in 2015, and my intention was to help tier 2, tier 3 cities with very kind of they should not leave from these cities to the tier 1 cities, and because of this culture and other lot of other aspects and high pay and all those things. So that is how I started this and built the team of 170 recruiters across India. So we have majority around 90% people are working from like Bhopal, Indore, and your Ahmedabad. Name the cities, we have the guys working, and we have the ladies who left the job because of their family planning and other things. So we have captured all those aspects, and we have taken diversity and inclusion in all those aspects. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
speaking about your organization and so I look forward to this exciting masterclass, Sonu. So to begin with, my first question for you is traditional resumes are losing relevance today. So what are companies looking at instead while hiring talent?
So basically, companies looking for a skill compared to the degree. So nowadays, company needs more the hands-on kind of the resource. And when I see that like the guy who's coming out from the college, and if he or she is having pretty good knowledge and and kind of the tools understanding and the practical portfolio, all those things, then he can deliver the outcome very fast. And which we typically say that we like a resource who is working in the support function, which is called talent acquisition or HR and other aspects. So we see that we like the guys only we are paying, let's say, 30-40 thousand, and he can do the job in a good way. So what I seen right now, a skill is very important compared to the degree. What is the problem they are solving, and how they are solving that problem, and how fast they are learning, and how they are implementing it. I mean, like, what are the different techniques? Because see, in AI, if you see, everything is readily available in the chat GPT, and how person need to understand how they need to use the templates and the process and processes, right? So that's what my thought here.
Sure, thank you so much. So basically, skills over degree, somebody who has hands-on experience. Problem solving
Yeah.
skills is another critical factor here when hiring is being done. How the people are able to solve the problem as well as implementing what they have learned. So thank you so much for that. My next question, Sonu, is with AI rapidly changing recruitment, how can organizations balance speed in hiring without compromising on quality?
So see, I always talk about the AI on the positive side and the negative side. So when they say that mean like positive is the more productivity increase. So instead of you are going through the resume completely, you will have a snapshot summary that this area the person is good and this area the person is not good. Okay, and you will have kind of the all graphs and visuals and everything, which is coming directly in format which you like it. So basically, mean like the AI will give you the summary of. So let's say if I give you example of Neha. So let's say I don't know Neha about Neha, but I have a. I will say that Neha is already working with part of HRAI and all. So then I will get a brief summary and summarization that this is the expertise Neha is having and this is what I needed. Okay, so all those things before I take the interview, I have those data. Okay, and it's very useful. Okay, now second aspect which I see that mean like many guys what they are doing is with using this AI they are doing the fake kind of things. So they are just using these tools and giving the interview and all those things and projecting it, which is not good. So what I see is a combination. So let's say 70-80% which you are getting the result from AI and the productivity is increasing, but you still need the 10-20% human touch. So because the final decision before you hire a resource, you need to have a kind of the human face-to-face interview kind of things. Yes.
Sure. So to summarize, while you can use AI because it leads to tasks which can become rather productive, but at the same time, your instincts, your human touch is very important when you're making those decisions. So thank you so much.
Correct.
My next
Correct. Correct.
question, Sonu, is that in tech hiring, especially, how important is candidates' real skills and problem-solving ability as compared to degrees or brand names?
So again, I mean, like, see, this is the same point which we discussed in the first also. I mean, like, see, I always believe that mean like how what is the logical power you are using to solve the problem, right? So you need to have the hands-on, you need to have a kind of the solving capability and all those things compared to the degree. So I see many guys coming from IIT, NIT, and all this IIMs. So but they have only done the study kind of the work, but they have not gone into the deeper knowledge of it. So sometime before around like when I was working with Honeywell. So I used to go to the electronics market. So I used to meet a lot of hardware engineers. And they when they used to do the kind of soldering and the plugging kind of thing, then I used to see them like these are more capable compared to what we hire from these top colleges or top school because they have the practical knowledge. They have that circuit level kind of the experience. So for me, it's just very important that mean like person should have a logical understanding and all those things. It should not happen that everything will be dependent on the computer. You put the computer and you will have all the answers ready. No, you will be 2 plus 2. You should be understand how 4 is coming and we have what is the reason behind it, right? So what I say, a person may have a big degree or work experience from a famous company. What really it matters is how they are solving the problem, how they are building it and delivering it, and how they are adapting to the new technology. Okay,
Sure.
how agile they are. So companies nowadays value practical knowledge and hands-on skill compared to the kind of the what they have in the degree.
Sure. And I
Yeah,
think, especially in the rapidly changing world, how technology is advancing, it is very important to be agile, to be able to solve the problem. There is collaboration, all these things come into picture, which your degree may not be able to teach you. So that deeper knowledge, I think it comes with experience, but that mindset actually makes a big difference, irrespective of what you're qualified in or, what brands that you've worked with. So thank you so much.
correct. Correct.
My,
So I just want to put one more point here.
yeah,
So in our company, basically what I seen is we are more of a staffing agency. So we help companies to deploy the tech talent on immediate basis. Even if we work with the relevance lab and all those support to a lot of customers. So I seen me like we don't need a very high skilled guys. So let's say the guy is study from IIT and ITV because we are not doing that kind of the complex work. But the person need to have a good attitude plus problem solving skill, understand the human, and then they can schedule the interview, coordinate, talk, and have a kind of the good attitude. So that will survive with us. So we have guys working from past 7-8 years, and they are doing fantastic job.
sure. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So my next question, Sonu, is many candidates now use AI AI tools during interviews and assessment. How should hiring teams adapt to this new reality?
So see, I have around 200 plus customers which I seen, and most of the customers now using AI tool for the interview. Initial level they use it, and based on that one, basically they will see the feel that mean like this guy is lagging in that particular area, or he good in this particular area, and for the project this area is important. Then they will ask him to screen select and have a face to face download this discussion. So for me it is must that mean like they should be using AI interview, so that mean like the productivity and the outcome can be rapidly increase. Okay, so instead of using the test memory or basically hiring, teams should check how candidate use AI. So my thought is, mean like they should be very well versed about how the AI commands and the prompts are used, and whether they understand their answers, okay, and their thinking and decision making capability. So all these points are very important, and they basically mean like see one level of round of discussion during the AI interview, and final need to be discussed with the face to face discussion.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah,
So while resumes give you a clear picture, that one round of communication, that gives you an idea about the person. As you rightly said, there is also a con of AI, not just positives. So the idea is to use AI to the best of its, capability. But at the end, it's you who are going to make a decision around it. So thank you so much for that.
correct,
This brings us to the
correct.
last question, Sonu, which is if you had to give one message to recruiters and hiring leaders, what should they start doing today to build smarter, skills first hiring process?
So I will say always to even if my team HR managers that mean like hire based on the skill, not based on the resume. So let's say you will have a pretty good smart resume with you, but don't hire based on the kind of the look and feel. Hire based on your problem solving skills, or your capability based. Okay, and so how you focus on more practical assessment, give an opportunity for diverse talent, build a continuous talent pipeline, and invest in learning and basically upskilling. So these are the some of the point which I highlight to all my HR managers. Yes,
Sure. Thank you so much. So many takeaways here. Skills over the look and feel, doing some practical assessments, building a pipeline, and last but not the least, learning and upskilling, which will never be outdated. It's a continuous learning that can help you accept this new reality and hire smarter. So thank you so much,
okay.
Sonu. This brings us to the end of this masterclass. On behalf of HREI, I thank you today for joining and sharing your perspectives. And I think today's conversation has highlighted that hiring is no longer about resumes, qualifications. It is more about it has more become skill focused, and
Correct.
it's very, very important that you identify areas and potential, more than just qualification in this rapidly changing environment. So thank you so much for your thoughts.
Thank you. Thanks, Neha. Thanks for your time, and thanks for the opportunity for me.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.